Greetings everyone, it is I, Kikoskia, welcoming you to the stream. The pre-stream to be exact. We have the opportunity to get here, get comfortable and get ready for more Pokemon Crystal! Hello everyone that is here, and by those people I mean we have Cav, we have Ada, another TTV viewer, Canola, Contessa, Cosmic Afro, Dark Jade, Doodoo, Topaz, Fixato, Generic UID, Hammy, Kenton Alchemy, Mr. Dark, Streamer, Page, Discord, Turpentine, Vatican City Magoo, as well as Silent Pote, and Nuclear Jackal. So many people are here, hello! What did we do last time? We got to the Elite Four. And we trained a lot. Silent Pote there with the 18 months. Thank you so very much. Hype indeed. We did it. We did do it. It's time for Kiko. It is. Cool, Joey. I mean, we can do. Let's go do that. Let us, that's the wrong button. Let's, go here and call Joey. What's keeping you, Crystal? Let's get down and battle already. I'm waiting on Route 30. Well, that's the end of that. Hello, Godspawn. In the pre-stream today, we are going to do a little bit of grinding. Because we can. We can talk about that battle again. That he is, but we did it anyway. He won't wait there for the rest of the decade. Eventually, we'll battle him. For now, we've got some training to do. In the pre-stream, I'm going to grind up some experience for Train. Train needs to get to level 43. This means punching! Which won't actually do that much. Hopefully you won't explode. You didn't! You did something completely useless. A break from trying to get Rainbow Sheep. You'll get Dom eventually, and Captain Floofer's there just subscribed. 11 months! With the jitters there! Oh, a fine choice of emote there. Oh, hey there, Cav, how goes it? Have you been working on that super secret super awesome thing? I think you have. Also, while I'm thinking about it, let's, use some dig. Aha! We are gone now. You can use Harden all you like. It's probably not going to do that much. I'm just curious as to how much damage this will do. The answer is quite a lot. Okay, oh! It did not do that much. But neither did that, to be fair. Train dug a hole. That's it. To be fair, he also hit the Onyx. Hello, Fernin. Hello, everyone. So yeah, Cav's been doing some stuff behind the scenes to, make the, selection of names a lot more fluid. And a lot more versatile. We are cycling, looking for XP. It would have done more if Onyx hadn't done Harden. Yep, that's true. It would have done. And speaking of XP, we have some XP right here, in the form of Rhydon. How do? We dug a hole. It's stomp time. That does nothing. Dig! How does one do the name thing again? That really didn't do that much. Exclamation mark, I think Cav can explain it better than I can. Cav can certainly explain it better than I can. This is going to take a while. By all means, do try exclamation mark name. It should not work. Luckily, we only need to get train level to 43. Yeah, to get trained to 43, and then we're on our way to the Elite Four. That's true. We only need to get to level 43. This might take a while, though, because we're mostly facing rock Pokemon. Yep, there's no name pool currently active, because we do take in Pokemon from active participants. Wednesday, though, with the start of that, we will have a pool open, because that'll be the start of FTL. Also, if anybody is keeping track of various book things, my editor finished their initial read of my novel and really likes it. There'll be some in-depth stuff that we have to go through over time, but hey, that is a good result. You're just going to use Tail Whip? That's... Of course your editor likes it. I mean, they might not have. That was something I was prepared for. Every level we gain, by the way, is one level stronger, one level mightier, and it makes grinding that little bit easier. Do. You know the thing we're looking forward to most about beating the Elite Four? Being able to rest, for we have to sleep on the way to Kanto. We have to sleep. The game doesn't give us a choice. Please don't rock throw me. You tried! You tried! You failed, but you tried. Oh! I was sort of a little afraid of that. We're just gonna dig again. Also, fun fact, if Earthquake's used on me now, that would be pretty bad, but I don't think Onyx has that. We should probably go to the Poke Center in a moment and rest. Because we leveled. And grew even stronger. Look at that special attack. That's very impressive. That special attack is good. Hello, I'd like to heal while we do the pre-stream. And hey, when we get to Kanto, it begins. A stomping rampage through the old... It learns Swift at 45, if you want to teach him that. I mean... Do I? I mean, we've got Headbutt. Do I want to teach him that? I mean, it never misses. Swift never misses, but I probably don't want to teach him that. Never underestimate a move that doesn't miss. Especially if Swift can be taught to a normal type Pokemon. That's a 90 power move. With Stab. I mean, it'll never be super effective, but that's a thing that's there. Always something to consider. Hello, you! It just disappears. Surprise! Result is... half health. And lasers. I mean, I don't think, like, digging up and punching you in the face is worthy of lasers. But if that's what you think I need, lasers. Fine. Fine. Let's go. And get more encounters. Imagine there are people who were there for the previous stream going, oh no, not more grinding, but don't worry. We're only grinding one Pokemon for 4 more levels. 4 more levels. Also, look at how powerful that is. You almost always taught it to one of your team members in Gen 1. It certainly has its uses, as I said. It's a move that never misses. And that is something that can be handy, but its situationalness is limited. And we've got... Oh, you! Not here too long, have to go get my bandages changed a bit. Well, I hope that goes well, Thrithwind. I hope that goes well. Great to have you here, though, for what time you're here. It's great to have all of you here, regardless of how long you're here for. Oh, there's Bite. That's a move we're probably going to have to worry about. Hello, Shield of Hope. How goes it? It's a good finish it off move if your opponent has very low health. That's true. So's Extreme Speed. A move I'm very glad our Dragonair has. Brain No works good, just go... Ooh. That's going to be happening for me on Thursday. My second shot of vaccination is on Thursday.
Mayhem!
And there is Dragon Knight Kitsune there subscribing. 2 months. Thank you so very much. That is so very generous. Thank you. Great to have you here. Great to have you all here, as I say, but great to have you there. Yeah, I'm thinking about that, Thrithland. I will see how I feel. There is a good chance I might have to just call off Friday. Which would be a shame, but what can you do? What can you do? I also might need to use some of my ethers at some point. Not ethers, I mean PP ups, because I haven't used any PP ups yet on any of my Pokemon. today's Pokemon is suddenly shiny Onix. Imagine if we found a shiny Golbat here. Imagine if we found a shiny Golbat. It could happen. I mean, it won't, but it could. You're just going to use Rock Throw, aren't you? By the way, Rock Throw has never missed, so... Oh no! Bind! No, if I'm not feeling great, Kanto, I just won't stream. Like, you've got to take care of yourself, got to take care of number one, and in that situation, it's better that I don't if I'm feeling rough. But that is a hypothetical right now. Speaking of hypotheticals, here's a Graveler, who hypothetically might explode. I'd rather they didn't, but they might. This is when they explode right now. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's a problem. Well, we might as well get someone to finish that off. First time I catch your stream, time for snacks and relax a day. Well, sounds good. Hello, Moroshcha. Yeah, magnitude. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, well, that's unfortunate. That affects enemies that are underground. I believe the phrase, darn it, applies quite aptly. Now we must escape, which is gonna take a while because random encounters. There are always little speed bumps along the way in life, it's just how you adapt to them. Oh, it's you next in the line of Pokemon. Alright then, we'll just defeat you with a waterfall. So, need to watch out when it comes to Gravelers. Nah, we're not in any bother right now, Dark Jade. We're just slowly grinding some experience. It can be a bit difficult, especially with the weaknesses that a fire Pokemon has. We will cope. We'll cope. Let's cycle. And then cycle again to get the amazing cycling music.
Yippee!
And Matt has just subscribed there. Thank you so very much. That is so very generous of you. Thank you. Great to have you here. First time subscriber as well, also with Prime Gaming. Just as you know, if you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime. And one thing that Twitch Prime gives you is a subscription that you can use for free on anyone you wish. I mean, you could even use it on me if you like. I mean, I don't know why you want to use it on me, but you could if you really want to. Oh look, it used Harden. Ah, it's using Rage. That's not very good on an Onix. Just gonna throw it out there. On Onix, that's kind of poor. And we win. Considering that was not very effective, that just goes to show how little special defense Onix has. Onix is very much a defensive Pokemon, not a special defender. And there's a Rhyhorn! You don't have magnitude! Yeah, low hit points as well. It's generally the defense. It's generally the defense that gets it. Now, let's just hit it with a Fire Punch and see what it does. The answer is... that's a lot! A few more levels and we're probably... oh! Ho, 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 ho. That's gonna half your attack. That halves your attack. And just defeats you. Yay! Right? Oh, you weren't there for the beginning, Rudolph, then. When we had our Dunsparce, and Dunsparce just swept everything. It raged through every encounter and destroyinated them all. It destroyinated everything, and it was glorious. Rage has its place. Is that 2 burns in a row? That is 2 burns in a row. That is amazing. I'm going to use Strength here. There's no reason to use anything else. Also, we have our own rock! Aha! Buy special polished rocks at 15 bucks. My 5, get the 6th one for free. Hey, it seems like a good deal. We did! We did have a Dunsparce. It was amazing. It just destroyed everything. It raged so much. Rage is rubbish in Gen 1. Like, Rage is an entirely useless move, and once you use Rage, you are locked into using it forever. Until either the Pokemon faints, or until you faint. Why did I stop and replace it? Because I wanted other Pokemon eventually. Like, if I'd have stuck with the same Pokemon I had from the very beginning, I would have had a very different team. There is a way to deal with it, Darkfire Phoenix. However, what you need to do is you need to have it to miss every single time that you use it. If you have Rage miss every single time you use it, you'll run out of power points, and then you'll be able to struggle, which will deal damage to yourself, and eventually you will faint. That is how you get out of that. It's far from the best way, and it will take literally forever, and you could probably complete the game faster than it would take you to get that to happen, but it's an option. It's an option. Also, I'm going to use Fire Punch here, and then destroy the Onix. Oh, that's not half as bad. Like, it can be terrible, but it doesn't always happen. Let's see if we can fight one more fight. This is a terrible idea. Ah! You know what? You know what? I'm not risking it. I'm not risking it. Balfazet, come on out. Nope, I will take half experience on this Graveler if it means we don't faint. Hello, not a rogue AI, how goes it? You did have to wait for the next turn, yeah. I remember, I was there. No biscuits for me, why not? I like biscuits. Why aren't I getting biscuits? I feel left out. Oh. I get ham, though! Hello, old dragon! Thanks for the ham, I greatly appreciate it. Could always do with some ham. Ham is great. How are you, old? I hope you're doing well. We're trying to get I Am Trained to level 43. It's turning out to be a little... Oh! It's turning out to be a little more tricky than I thought it would be. Okay, that really doesn't do very much to you. That really doesn't do very much to you. Why did you not risk... You did not risk it. Yeah, because that would have happened. Magnitude. And then we'd have fainted. No reason to risk it. Like, 2 encounters has meant that we got the equivalent of that 1 encounter. Also, we're slowly giving Balfazet another level. This is going to be important because Balfazet needs another as many levels as they can get to deal with the final trainer in the Elite Four. Sometimes it's just not worth taking that huge risk. Also, we're nearly out of the pre-stream, and we're slowly getting there. That's fair enough, not a rogue AI, but I still like biscuits. I still feel cheated. I did have chocolate, though, after dinner. That was good. I like the chocolate. It was delicious. Hello, Kayan Dreamer. You shall lurk a bit for the first hour. No problem. Hopefully, we'll finish the grinding by then. We have one more Pokemon to get to level 43. Then we're good. Hello. How are you doing? Are you well? Guess what? Looks like there's some Balthazar experience to gain here. Yeah, that's rollout. That would have hurt. That would have hurt. Fortunately, I can deal with that. Yay! Not a lot of XP, but it'll do. Yeah, we've got Lance to deal with, and we do not have an ice move. Yeah, we didn't use self-destruct. Quagsire would definitely have survived self-destruct. Quagsire has a load of health and not bad defense, so definitely would have survived. We're getting close to level 41, which then means we might be able to one-hit KO certain Pokemon. Oh look! It's Rage, everyone. And that move I do not like. I'm actually going to go and rest after this fight. Absolutely going to rest, because don't want to have you faint again. Still not found a shiny, but then again I did not expect to ever find a shiny. I did not expect it. I believe we could go through this entire playthrough and never encounter one. Could definitely happen. And that guy there with his Abra just going, maybe at some point he'll want to return to Johto. No? Oh, thought he might. Oh well. Back he goes. I could have, but I don't think we'd succeed, and I'm not sure how enjoyable it would be. I'm really not sure how enjoyable it would be. You know what? It's actually faster for me to just use Fire Punch on you. Because it deals more damage and it doesn't take 2 turns.
Mayhem! Yippee!
What's this? Knuckles896 is subscribing. Diddle-doo! You scored a critical hit for me there, Knuckles. Thank you so very much. To be fair, with that name, it's kind of apt. 11 months there. Thank you so much. That is so kind of you. That is so kind. Hello, Kiko. How be you? I be good, Bahamut. I be good. Hey, it's Graveler. You know, I'm actually going to try and just use Fire Punch and see how well this goes. Hooray, you're helping. You are helping. Let's hope we get another crit here. That was not a crit. That is probably you fainted again. Oh look, it's a magnitude 8. Okay, didn't faint you. It was close though. It was very close. That's a lot of health we just lost. 70. But we leveled. Yay! That's special attack. We also have a max of 130 health now, which is good. Right, let's go heal. 2 more levels to go. We're getting stronger. I think Rock would win. I would think Rock would win. It nearly did. Magnitude 10 probably would have. I don't even know if there is Magnitude 10. I think I've only ever seen Magnitude 9. Either way, we are here now. Let us go. Cycling! Action-packed Pokemon gameplay! Ah, there is a 10. Yeah, I'd imagine it wouldn't be that common, because I've never seen it. I've never seen 10. I mean, it's awful if it's being used against you. And that... Oh, it so very nearly takes you out. Actually, I imagine damage ranges might mean that sometimes that does take out Rhyhorn. Next level, that will definitely take out Rhyhorn. You know the problem with this? I'm going to gain experience even slower now. Even slower, but that's fine, because we're stronger. Graveler. Yep, that's a Graveler. Let's just use a fire punch here. Who knows? We might crit. Fire beats rock if the fire is hot enough. That's true. The fire in this instance is not hot enough. Roll out, that is nowhere near as bad. That is only, yeah, it's not even 30 damage. That's fine. It was right when I needed it too. Like lava. Yes, indeed. I mean, there's a reason why this Pokemon was called Quilava. Okay, it's not. It's actually because of quills and lava, but it has the word lava in it. And that's what you were talking. Hi, Graveler number 2. You know what? I'm gonna use Fire Punch again. Maybe we'll crit. We won't. Oh. Well, there it is! Magnitude 10. This is gonna crush us. Absolutely crush. Oh-ho! 3 hit points. 3 hit points there. We lived. Literally by the skin of our teeth. We were just talking about that, and it just happened. That says 2 things. That shows how devastatingly effective Magnitude 10 is, and it also shows how hardy Train is to survive it. The only hits that count are the last ones, yep. That is a celebratory bear, if ever I've seen one. Now we've seen Magnitude 10, yes. Now we have. We've seen Magnitude 10 in all of its terrifying terribleness. Hey look, it's like the game wants to take pity on us and has given us an Onyx. I want to get this leveling as quickly as possible done. Those words were in a terrible order. It's 150 base power. Oh, we can take out an Onyx in one hit. Maybe we talk about shinies more. That'll happen. If only that was how that worked, Sacred Dash. If only that's how that worked. Sadly, not how it works. I mean, we could be talking about a shiny right now, and this is not going to be shiny. See? Not shiny. Keep grinding here and you might see it again. I hope I don't. And even if I do, I'll probably switch. Being able to one-hit take out the Onyx is very useful. Sometimes. Other times it'll use Bind on me, because Bind is terrifying. Bind is not terrifying. Does do something, though. Yeah, let's not spam shiny in the chat. If you told the universe to do that, Bahamut, I would have preferred you to have told it to do something else, like let me win the lottery, or have a humongously successful novel launch. Like, those things I would have much preferred than 3 shinies in a row. Hi, Golbat, I'm punching you in the face. No good idea has ever started with let's spam X. Unless it's Death Vortex, Hammy. Spamming Death Vortex is universally a good idea. Few problems in Ultima 7 are not solved with the copious use of Death Vortex. And now we cycle. And punch Rhyhorn in the face. I mean, only shiny hunters that you know of. I mean, all kinds of things might have happened off camera and off stream that we just never discover. Even the next thing that will happen, we'll beat this Rhyhorn. What if I don't? What if I fled right now? You'd look very silly. Fortunately, I'm not going to flee, and thus you won't look silly. Also, we're nearly level 43. One more fight and we'll be level 42. Almost to the point where we can deal with the Elite Four. I think. I hope. Maybe. No, that's not a good thing. In fact, really, you don't want to use the Armageddon spell more than once. In fact, you want to use the Armageddon spell 0 times. Like, Armageddon spell is a bad idea. And the spell on Ultima 8 that's used to replace it is even worse! You're like, what? A spell even worse than Armageddon? And it's like, yep. Okay, that is like you have 5 experience points to get. That is the idea of a barrier. You know the fun fact? The Wisps originally give the Avatar the Armageddon spell as just a random gift in one of the earlier Ultima games. Just like, hey, would you like this spell? And in Ultima 7, Ultima Underworld, if you can get the Armageddon spell from the Wisps, and you can go, oh, that sounds awesome, I'm going to use it right now, and the Wisps go, perhaps humans are not as smart as we first thought they were. It's just this wonderful admission of, did you not listen to what I literally just said about that spell? Because it's kind of bad. Also, hi you! How you doing? I'm gonna fire punch you and hope that you don't use magnitude 10. Oh yeah, there's evidence that it was used, like, once by a wizard called Zog. That's a crit. I mean, to be fair, not a random person, you are the Avatar, so you are a person of some importance. Well, the Wisps, yeah, it's not a thing to them, they don't really care. But destruction of Britannia really doesn't bother the Wisps. Armageddon wasn't even there because of that, Thrithland. Armageddon in that game was literally there as a trap. Like, it was not even created as, like, a failsafe. It was just a, hey, here's a spell that ends all life on the planet except for the casters. Have fun. That's... They just gave it to the Avatar as a, hey, this is a thing you can do. You could just buy it off Rudum in Ultima 7. He is admittedly mad at that point, but you can just buy it off him. And ultimately, the amusing thing, as Thrithland has said, I used completely the wrong move. If you do use... oh, it made him flinch. Excellent. If, that's fortunate. If you do use Armageddon, Lord British chastises you, because now you're stuck on a dead world and you can never go home because the moon gates don't work. But he does say that in a roundabout way, it's a very novel way of dealing with the problem, because the Guardian would have no use for the dead world. So it's like, in a way, Avatar, you have solved the problem. Just not in a way that anybody likes, because they're all dead. Now, the only people on that planet that are still alive are you, Lord British, Batlin, and the ferryman that will take you to Skara Brae. Those are the only people that are still alive in the world. Like, no animals are alive, no enemies are alive, no other people are alive, they're all gone. Oh, and there's self-destruct. Good news! We can survive self-destruct. Nope! The only person that survives the Armageddon spell is the caster and a few very particular people in 7. Batlin survives because he's being protected by the Guardian. Lord Bridges is alive just because he's that ridiculously powerful and is intrinsically tied to, like, the health of the planet. And the Ferryman of Skara Brae survives because he was doomed to ferry souls to Skara Brae for all eternity. And a little thing like Armageddon is not going to stop that from happening. You think all people on the planet being dead is going to free him of that? Because he's such a good person. No. Also, fun fact, at the stroke of midnight, you can kill Batlin in Ultima 7 by using a, I think it's a death bolt on him? That will kill him. It will also render the game somewhat unwinnable, but you can kill him. It's almost as if the ferryman were an item in the game's code rather than a character. What? No! And hello, Captain McFrog. How goes it? I hope you're well. And I mean, he has to just do them all at once now, and then once that's done, that's it. I'm fine, thank you. We're just trying to get I Am Train up to level 43, and then we're off to go and face the Elite Four. Yep, glass up. There was pretty much a way in almost every Ultima game to kill Lord British. You can't kill him in 7 Part 2. You can't kill him in 8 because he's not in it. But most other games you can kill him. In Ultima 7 there are multiple ways to kill him. And of course in 9 there is the poison bread method. Note, it is not advisable for you to kill Lord British. I would not recommend it. Oh, that missed. No, he was doomed to God to do it for all eternity. Like, just the minor problem of everyone being gone doesn't stop him from doing it. Hello, Farside. Couldn't you get in with cannons, Rudolph? And also, Maroshka just subscribed there with Prime Gaming. Thank you so very much. That is so very generous of you. Thank you. First time subscriber too. I thought you could get in with cannons. Yeah, but it still counts, Rudolph. It counts. Also, enemies still using Supersonic at this point in the game. Still using Supersonic. We're nearly there, folks. One more encounter. One more encounter. Watch it be a Graveler. It's gonna be a Graveler. No, it's an Onyx. The sign. Definitely the sign in Ultima 7. Using the black sword on him is almost as amusing, but the sign is most certainly more funny. Because it's a reference to a real thing that happened in to Richard Garriott. A sign did drop on his head at one point. When he was going to a building. It just dropped on his head. Clonk! And then they referenced it in the game. And that is it! Bing! Level 43! At 137 hit points. And one more encounter because the game said, go on then. Go on then, game, we'll do one more encounter. You seem so desperate to have this final encounter. We'll have it, we'll humour you. One more. Oh yeah, he was definitely a good sport about it. Also, that was a crit, and it was entirely needless, but hey. We got it. Now, let's do a couple of things. First, hello Lan, let us rest. Then, let us save. Then, let us sort out our inventory, because we need to do some things. That's okay, you've arrived just at the critical point. Just at the critical point. Right. Let's deposit some items. That's useful, that's useful, that's useful, that's useful, that's useful. Actually, the only thing we don't need now is the XP share. Let's deposit that. Let's withdraw some other things. Maybe useful? Possibly? Absolutely want to use these right now. We do have something that can use Never Melt Ice. That is our Quagsire. So long, Thrithland. Thank you very much for being here. Anything else? Right, let's use... Actually, let's get that PowerPoint up as well. We might as well use it. And the elixir. Everything else seems pretty good. Right. Let's think about this. So, iron, PowerPoint up, protein. Whose attack do we want to improve and whose defense do we want to improve? Whose attack do we want to make better? Crobat, maybe? Yeah, iron goes on Fred. Fred needs the defense. There you go. But attack? Probably also Fred? Alright, we'll just make Fred tougher. Why not? Come along, Fred. I'm totally gonna be mighty. As for the PowerPoint up, that's an interesting one. What move is important? What move is important enough to give a PowerPoint up to? Extreme speed? I mean, Ice Punch 15, yeah, we might need more Ice Punches. Yeah, let's give it to Ice Punch. Good call. Ice Punch's PowerPoints have increased. Now I'm curious. If we have a look at that move now. 18! That's good. We have 3 more Ice Punches. Right. Next. Arnie! Yeah, hello. Arnie calling. Where are you now, Crystal? I'm always with my Venonat. It's so cute. I just love it. Changing the topic here, I saw this Pidgey for the first time. It was easy to beat, actually. Let's talk again, huh? Nothing like gluing Warhammer figure listening to Kiko's Teams and Combine Harvester outside the house. I mean, that's an interesting combo. You wanna call Joey? Alright, we'll call Joey. I mean, you're gonna be disappointed. You're gonna be disappointed. What's keeping you, Crystal? Let's get down and battle already. I'm waiting on Route 30. Yeah, but we have an electric Pokemon for Koga. We're not worried about Koga. We're not worried about Koga. We're not worried about Will. We're not worried about, there's a couple we might be worried about. Yeah, I know. We have Hammy. Hammy's a steel Pokemon. Have fun poisoning a steel Pokemon. Have fun poisoning steel. That's not happening. So, what can we buy here that we would want? What can we buy here that we would want? Is it time to buy a couple of full restores? I think it might be time to buy a couple of full restores. They're just better than hyper potions and max potions. 10? I think 10 might be a good number for full restores. Maybe? Maybe 20. We might want 20. Because we'll always need full restores. Huh. At a discounted price, too. You know, I'm gonna buy 20. It's a lot of money, but we're gonna need them at some point. So having 20 Hyper Potion full restores is just useful. And we're gonna get tons of money fighting the Elite Four. I think 20 is fine, and 20 revives as well. I think 20 revives is a little overkill. Because we have some revives already. How many revives do we have? We don't have many. We have some. We have 10 revives already. We have 10 revives. We have 10 revives. We could buy 10 more. Yeah, he does. But we don't have anything that's really weak to Blizzard. Not that we're going to be using against him. 25 total seems a bit much. That's pretty much all of our money. I think you're overestimating how powerful Lance is, considering a Sunkern can get through this. We should be okay. We should be okay. Well, there's only one thing for it. We're going to actually make a save state here. I'm not worried about it. We go Quagsire. Well, first thing we need to do here is switch to Hammy. Because Hammy is going to be the Pokemon that we're going to take the first trainer on with, and that's the Psychic one. Because Steel. And also lots of flying Pokemon. I think we'll be okay with Hammy. Failing that, we've got Fred, but Fred is a poison type. I mean, you've got, what, 117 health? Thundershock, Thunderwave, Tri-Attack, Sonic Boom. Quick Claw as well, so sometimes you'll just go first. I think that's a good combination. Let's see what we do. And we're stuck. Well, Surf from Slowbro? We've got a Grass-type Pokemon, we'll be fine. Welcome to Pokemon League, Crystal. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Will. I have trained all around the world, making my psychic Pokemon powerful. And at last I've been accepted into the Elite Four. I can only keep getting better. Losing is not an option. We'll see! We'll see. So here you are. Masked Man of Mystery, you have 5 Pokemon. First one is a Xatu. It's level 40. How you doing? Thundershock will do. I may do. Who knows? Confuse Ray, that's fine. We'll see if we can get through this. Oh, there's a little bit of damage. Psychic's just generally gonna hurt a bit because of the stab, but not that much. Special defense falling is bad, though. I'd rather we hit here. Okay. Can we hit, please? Yes. Not the best, but we can switch you out to gain a little bit of breathing room. Because the next Pokemon is Exeggutor. Hi! You're a grass Pokemon. How you doing? And pow! One hit, no crits. Down. What's Pokemon number 3? Slowbro! This is why we have you. We're not fast, but neither are you. I like that, huh? Okay. We go first. Super effective move. Stab. Bye, Slowbro. Jinx. That's an ice psychic type. Could switch to I Am Train. Could switch to I Am Train. Could... staying with you is probably not a good idea, though, considering the ice typing. You have an idea? Yeah, you know that Hammy's at 26 health, right? I don't like the idea of sending Hammy out against this. Quagsire? Yeah, Hyper Potions, yeah. Oh! Earthquake would work, that's true. Earthquake will work! I mean, we're not gonna go first, because this is Jinx. Terrible defense, yep. Well, you've arrived, and that's all that's important. Well, that's unfortunate. We're asleep. So this is a plan. You know what? Now's a perfect time to get a bit of healing done. Lemonade, 80 hit points. No, I need a bit more than that. I'm just going to use a potion here. Psychic? Sure. That's probably going to hurt. Oh yeah. Let's see if we can wake up this time. Well... the speed part was the problem. Did we wake up? No. Full restore is an idea, but you do know that there's a good chance that it'll just... use Lovely Kiss again. Could happen. But we are awake now. Nope, no Lovely Kiss yet. Yet. It's there now. So this plan of yours, I had a feeling this might happen. It's called we just get put to sleep again. And then it just uses Psychic again. And then we have to use another full restore, which I'm not really prepared to keep using. You know what? I have a better plan. This plan is not good. This plan is better. This plan is better. We just punch it in the face. My original plan was just to punch it in the face. Punching it in the face is a much better idea, because it just works. Yep, that was what my plan originally was going to be, just punching it in the face. Hi Xatu number 2! You're one level higher than the other Xatu. And now we can use Thundershock on you. I mean, you're going to use Psychic, that's fine. We're just going to use Thundershock. That's a crit. And that was a good move. One more Psychic, it probably won't crit rather, and we'll win. Yep. So the plan originally was to just use, not originally just using Train that I wanted to do, was better, and just worked. And we win. Not bad. I can't believe it. Money! Even though I was defeated, I won't change my course. I will continue battling until I stand above all trainers. Now, Crystal, move on and experience the true ferocity of the Elite Four. Oh well, sometimes it happens. Hooray! We won! Now I'm state saving. And we're going to do a bit of healing, because our Pokemon are a little bit in bother. That's fine, we have Ethers. We have Ethers, we got 3 of them. It's cool. It's cool. We have Max Ethers too. It's cool. We've got this. Blah. It's Pokemon. The resources are there to be consumed. Never melt ice? Correct. We're saving that for a particular situation. Also, these lemonades are going to come in handy. What does it do? Improves the power of ice moves. Now what we need to do is sort out... wait, who are you and what did you do with Kiko? Well, there's a question for you. Where are my full heals? There they are. Wakey wakey! Oh, what am I doing? No. There. As you're using items, I'm shocked and actually shocked. Right. Next trainer is... oh, stuck here. Koga! Alright, Koga is a poison trainer. And we have a steel Pokemon. Yeah, I think you might have this. I'm just saying you might have this one. I am Koga of the Elite Four. I live in shadows, a ninja. My intricate style will confound and destroy you. Confusion, sleep, poison. Prepare to be the victim of my sinister technique. Pokemon is not merely about brute force. You shall see soon enough. Even if he does have psychic Pokemon, that's good for me. Hi, Koga. How you doing? Graduated from being a gym leader to being a member of the Elite Four. He's got Ariados. That's a bug. With poison. Alright. I mean, this isn't gonna hit super hard, but it is a bug. Oh, here we go! Here we go! Here come the double teams! Ooh! Fortress! I approve of this change. We shall counter with our own change. Spikes! Neat! I'm gonna punch you now, and miss because of the evasion increase, and you're gonna start using Swift, which doesn't miss. But all it takes is one punch and you're down because you're doubly weak to fire and it's a stab move for me. So yeah. That was a good move on Koga's front. Well done. Right, Muck. Muck. It's a poison Pokemon. Yeah, Koga just did something that actually would have been done in competitive play. Yeah. Yes, they did. So, Muck is tanky. Muck may have Toxic. Hammy is a steel Pokemon and thus is immune to Toxic. But then so is Crobat. Crobat is also immune to Toxic. And Crobat has flying moves. And if memory serves, flying might be useful. Flying might be very useful. Trying to remember if poison's weak to flying. I'm really trying to remember. This is when chat should tell me if poison is weak to flying. I have a feeling it is. It's probably not. No, didn't think so. Nope. Well, best choice we have then. Neutral. Ah. Well, worth checking. I might be thinking of Bug. I am thinking of Bug. Crobat won't be hurt by spikes. Ground. Ground? Now we're talking!
Hello! Oh, my feet!
I'm actually faster than you! Wow! Lo and behold, folks, the advantage of having Quagsire. Bye, Muck. Muck is gone. Ariados. We could keep Balthazar out and just use Earthquake again, I think. I mean, Ariados is faster. Train, yeah, Train might be good. But then again, we're slowly taking damage and we're gonna take Train out.
Hello!
But Poison doesn't, so then it would be neutral. Ow, can take some damage. Oh, it's the weak one! Yeah, you're just gone. You also don't have your evasion anymore! There we go. Right, 2 left. Crobat! Crobat is going to be a tricky one. Send you in for Crobat? I mean, I'll try. Nah, we gotta send Hammy in. Zap it or freeze it? We'll try zapping it first. Hey! My name is Fraud. I'm level 44. You are? Do not worry, I will Thunder Wave it. We went first, probably because of that Quick Claw. That was not impressive. Now we start going first. Look at that single thunderbolt. That is a thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. Not thunder or no, a thunder shock rather. Not thunderbolt. It's like a thunderbolt in its density, considering how 2 hits are going to take it out. That's why I got muddled up there. It's a thunder shock. Shock. Thunder shock. 2 hits. Down. You underestimate how good thunder shock can be. Level up. Venomoth. Not a flying Pokemon. Something to consider is that it's not a flying Pokemon. It's bug poison. It's bug poison. Like Beedrill. What could Fred do against it? Flying? Flying could do something. Wing attack, yeah. Also won't get hit by the spikes. Hey, I've got wings. You know, that's cool. Guess what? I've got better wings. Uh-oh. Wanna see him? Two down. 2 members of the Elite Four down. Ah, you have proven your worth. 8,800. I subjected you to everything I could muster, but my efforts failed. I must hone my skills. Go on to the next room and put your abilities to test. That went well. That went very well. We have the idea of healing to do. Some lemonades will probably cover this. Oh yeah, isn't Red and Valvazette should be great on Bruno. Yeah, they will be. They absolutely will be. Right, save again. Move on. 2 Onyxes? Well, that's because he always had 2 Onyxes. He had 2 Onyxes in Gen 1. He still has them. Right. Fred, you're up. Just to double check, flying moves. Weak, fighting's weak to flying. And that's why normal flying is, yeah, that's why normal flying is neutral. Prism Face would work with Onyx too, that's true, Prism Face would also work, but we want to get Balthazar more levels. And his original appearance, no, he had 2 Onyxes. 2 Onyxes, a Hitmonchan, a Hitmonlee, and a Machamp. In Gen 1 anyway. Hey buddy, your sprite is literally unchanged from the last time I saw you.
I am Bruno of the Elite Four. I always train to the extreme because I believe in our potential. That is how we became strong. Can you withstand our power? I see no fear in you. You look determined. You also look really tired. Have you not slept since you started on this journey? Oh no. Perfect for battle, I mean. Ready, Crystal? You will bow down to our overwhelming power. Hoo-ha!
Hoo-ha indeed! Let's go! Hey Bruno, how you doing? First Pokemon is Hitmontop! Yay! He spins. Crystal looks exhausted! Hey! I'm back! And I'm winging it. Hey, that's not Dig! But you know what else that isn't? It's not something that can kill me. 1 down! Gotcha. Second one, Onyx! Hey, Onyx!
Hey, you didn't train on Pokemon like me in Victory Road, did you? Oh no, you did.
Yes, we did. Earthquake! Not bad. Does deal a tiny amount of damage. And then we drown you.
You're cycling angry? Oh, I think I'm in trouble.
Hitmonchan does have Thunder Punch. Something to consider. That level up, though, very good. Next one, Hitmonlee. We're definitely switching to Fred.
I kick. That's what I do.
Do you know what I do? I wing. That's what I do.
Uh-oh.
I'm even faster than you. Oh, man. Well, that's the end of you. Have fun. Yay! Hitmonchan. Ooh. Okay. I believe in you, Fred. I believe in you. We're faster. We're faster. All that training paid off. Finally. Machamp. Do we keep you out, Fred? Machamp is nasty. Machamp is nasty. But I think Wing Attack will do this. We believe in you, Fred. The chat believes in you.
It's got 4 arms. You cannot hope to win.
Yeah? I got 4 wings.
You didn't defeat it.
That's true. You identified Fred! Congratulations! You identified Fred as your doom. Why? That was a ghost gym level type of strategy.
Why? How could we lose?
It's called using foresight on a Crobat! Also, amulet coin, huge amounts of money.
Having lost, I have no right to say anything. Go face your next challenge.
There is a dark Pokemon trainer. Oh, that was ridiculous. Now we might be in trouble. Maybe.
In my expert opinion, this is Crobat.
Nah. I mean, it is. But also... Okay, what Pokemon does she start with? That is the interesting question. What Pokemon does she start with? Umbreon. So what is our strategy against Umbreon? Who is the best to take on Umbreon? Who's the best? Just punch it in the face. Yeah, I know, but who's going to punch it in the face? What, we use Train and punch it? Is that the plan? Train, punch it in the face? Train could dig, but that's really not going to do very much. We're just going to... Dark types are weak to fighting and bug type moves. Well, a good thing we've got none of those. If we can ebb away their health with burning it, we win. Steel does not resist dark. No, I don't think. Well, let's find out how we do. If we lose, we've got a save state. Steel resists dark. I mean, it's not the only type of move it has, though. Like, is Hammy a good idea on this? Do we Thunder Wave Umbreon and then just... Do we Thunder Wave Umbreon and then use Thunder Shock? It's an idea. It's not a great idea, but it's an idea. Yeah, if it likes to use Sand Attack, that's fine. I mean, I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna paralyze it, and then I'm going to see about just hitting it very hard. So I'm gonna try that strategy. Nah, we'll see how it goes. We can always switch. I am Karen of the Elite Four. You're Crystal. How amusing. I love Dark-type Pokemon. I find their wild, tough image to be so appealing, and they're so strong. Think you can take them? Just try to entertain me. Let's go. Alright, let's go. Let's see how it goes. Five Pokemon. Umbreon. How you doing? You glaring at me? That's fine. I'm level 42. Alright. Thunder Wave. Sand Attack. Failed. Let's see what Thunder Shock does. Let's see how much damage it deals. I'm just curious. That's not a lot. Okay, so now what we do, now it's paralyzed, is now we switch to a Pokemon that can deal a lot of damage really quickly. Like Balthazet? Earthquake would really hurt because of that stab and the high attack of Balthazet. Dragonair. What move are we going to be using with Dragonair? Really, what move are we going to be using with Dragonair? We have Dragon Breath, Extreme Speed, Waterfall. Which move is Dragonair going to be using? That's the one I'm curious about. Like, I was just thinking of using Earthquake. Alright, we'll give it a go. See what we can do. Hello. Ah, fully paralyzed. Huh. Let's try Dragon Breath. See what it does. Nothing. Very little is the answer. And we missed. And it's fully paralyzed. And we missed. I don't think this has worked very well. Nah, this is not a great plan here. The brick wall can potentially hit me back, I suppose. We can hit ourselves! Okay, it's getting like, Umbreon is getting hugely bad paralysis luck here. And this is working in my favor. That is a problem. One hit. That's all we need now. Uh-oh. Another Confuse Ray. Another Confuse Ray. Okay. Please hit. You need to get through this. And you missed. Oh dear. I don't think we're as fine as you think we are. That hurt! That hurt! Where's my lemonade? Drink it down, Dragonair! These all tank and no bites really starting to bite. Bearing in mind we're confused and sand attacked. And slowly beating ourselves up. Took more damage than I'd like, but we have won. Okay, next one. Vile Plume. Sure. Grass Poison. Okay. Grass Poison. Bye. I mean, you're tanky. Oh, still here. Paralyzed Train. That's something we can deal with later. You're gonna go first. Moonlight. For healing. And we still punched it. Pow.
I am paralyzed, but I also punch!
One though. Next Pokemon. Gengar. Ooh, okay. Gengar may be a tricky one. Because Gengar is a ghost. Okay. Fred? I mean, Fred can bite it. Does it know any psychic moves? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Does it know any psychic moves? Earthquake would work, but we're also really slow. I'll try it. But we are really slow. So if it sets us to sleep, we might have a problem. I'll try. That was a plan! I was worried about you. But it seems like you went to the Morty school of learning to defeat your opponents. Cool! Murkrow! Hammy! It's a flying Pokemon. Oh, this is a rerun? No! That was actually one of the Elite Four. Using that. Yeah, I think Thunder Shock's probably good here. This means that you're going to be destroying Murkrow. That was a normal hit. Oh. Alright. Okay, you don't want to fight Hammy? Cool. I'll just use Surf. Soggy Crow now. Yeah, but Surf worked just fine. Now, it's time for Houndoom. We are not changing Pokemon. We're just using Balfazet. It's level 47. It's gonna use Crunch. This is gonna hurt. But not that much. Special Defense fell. That's fine. doing pretty well. But we need to switch. We need to switch to something that can resist that, because you're not going to be able to take a second hit. Hammy could take a second hit. And you also resist dark. But you're also a steel Pokemon. You're weak. You have that. You're grass. I know, I'm not sending you in. I know it has flamethrower. I'm just going in my head. Fred is a potential idea. Yeah, but Dragon also has half health. Dragonair has half health. Train. You're up. Max Potion. Alright. Max Potion. So you're back to full health. We're paralyzed. Dig is risky with paralysis. We could cure the paralysis. Strength. Yeah, but we best use it when we actually are low on health. Because then we're restoring health and curing the paralysis. I'm just trying it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It worked! It worked! That's half damage. Now, what we're going to do is something you may not think I would normally do. And that is that we're going to use a Hyper Potion on Balfazet. Yeah, I'm actually anticipating it will. I'm anticipating Train will go down. Not much I could do against that. But Balfazet is no longer at low health. And then we Surf. It uses Crunch. It's a yellow health. We use Surf. We win. And there goes Houndoom. And we win. Well, aren't you good? I like that in a trainer. 4,700. Strong Pokemon. Weak Pokemon. That is only the selfish perception of people. Truly skilled trainers should try to win with their favorites. I like your style. You understand what's important. Go on. The champion is waiting. Well, that went moderately well. So the first thing we're going to be doing right now is, where is Balfazet? Where is item? Give... Never melt ice. We'll switch. So now you have never melt ice, which means that your ice moves deal more damage. Right, we need to do some healing. People got hurt. How badly hurt? Lemonade will heal you. Yay! Lemonade will heal you. This is the halfway point of the game. We are nowhere near the end yet. This is just the halfway mark. Come back to us, train! I am revived. Indeed you are. You know, it's terrifying, folks. The worst thing about this, we only have 2 more lemonades. This is the penultimate lemonade. We are almost out. How can we almost be out of lemonades? I know. Should we panic? Probably. Right. Hammy first for a Gyarados. Yep, Hammy's out there first for that Gyarados. Save the last one for myself? Probably will. Hi. Look at the little Dratini statues. Look at him with his little plinth. I've been waiting for you. Crystal. I knew that you, with your skills, would eventually reach me here. Music died. There's no need for words now. We will battle to determine who is the stronger of the two of us. As the most powerful trainer, and as the Pokemon League champion. Yeah, I think Red has a few words to say about that. I think quite a lot of the trainers who run gyms in Kanto have a few things to say about that. I, Lance the Dragon Master, accept your challenge. New music. How you doing? Still like that cape? Yep, still like that cape. Isn't it awesome? Okay, first Pokemon is Gyarados, because it always is. Level 44. That's not very high. Thundershock. We're actually first. And it used... Doesn't matter. Because we're about to take it out. With another Thundershock. 2 Thundershocks takes it out completely. Dead. 1 down. 2000 XP. Dragonite. Okay. Whew. Is it time to see if our plan works here? It's an unusual plan. And that is to use Balfazet here. Yeah, you have been, but it may not happen. I mean, if we have to do this fight again, he may not use Rain Dance the second time. Yeah, this is time to see if Balfazet can deal with this. Because Balfazet is the one that's going to be punching the dragons. Gonna get your hands out of the freezer now? Yeah, you probably should. They've been in there a long time. Good, because you're gonna need to punch things like dragons in the face. This is a terrible idea, but you know what? We're doing it. Hi, Dragonite number 1 out of 3. Oh, it's level 50! I think it's just bringing the toughest Dragonite it has out first. Isn't level 50 the most difficult one? I think it is. Well, let's see how badly this goes. Ice Punch time. Safeguard! Okay. Outrage. You're gonna get angry. This is gonna hurt. However, Dragonite number 1 taken care of. With an entirely needless critical hit. Level 47. It's trying to learn Rain Dance!
You know, I was inspired by that Gyarados' Rain Dance. I feel like this is the perfect move to help me out in this fight. What do you say, Crystal? Should I learn Rain Dance?
You know what? No! Yes! Please stop learning Rain Dance. Okay, good news! Dragonite number 2 is coming out, but we need to heal up Balthazat. Because another Outrage is really gonna hurt us. So... plan. Sunflora. Are we gonna use Sunflora and just Petal Dance? Is that our plan? Sunflora Petal Dance? I love it.
Hey, I'm Dragonite number 2.
Oh, I want to use Petal Dance. It's cool. It's powerful. He's a sunflower. It's right there. I'm probably not going to end up using Petal Dance, though. Probably not going to end up using Petal Dance. Yeah, it kind of does take a tiny amount of damage from Petal Dance. We might just want to use this turn to... Yeah, we might just want to use this turn to heal the Mudfish. Also, more of a Jackal there subscribed. 7 months. Thank you so very much. That is so very generous. Thank you. Is it time to use a full restore? Or a max potion? Or the penultimate hyper potion? I don't think we even have any more hyper potions. Or a Moo Moo Milk? Yeah, you probably use the max potion. Alright. Moo Moo Milk would work, though. Moo Moo Milk would absolutely work. Why not just use the Moo Moo Milk? It is the drink of champions, and we are soon to become the champion. Yeah, why not? Freeze an inventory space, too. Moo Moo Milk! We've been saving it all this time for you, buddy. Hey! Thunderwave! I mean... should we see if we can deal some damage to it? Like with Cut? I mean, it's worth a go. We're gonna have Prism Face faint anyway. Yeah! Or just Hyper Beam. Oh, if this knocks out Prism Face. Oh, it didn't. Oh, it didn't. Oh, that's a shame. Because that would have been the perfect... No. We can swap for free anyway. If we get knocked out. Now we can swap for free. Now we can swap for free. Hi! He's back! And he's gonna punch you in the face! Yup, that hurt! Hyper Beam! I mean, if this crits, we're in a bad way, but look at how much that Balthazar tanks like a boss! Look at that! 2,194 XP! And people said Quagsire was bad. Dragonite number 3. Okay, we need to switch again so that we can get Balthazet some more healing. The question is, which Pokemon do we switch to? I mean, you're a bad idea. We need to save you. Fred? Fred, maybe? Oh, but we switched to Train? Yeah, Train's not really going to be that useful right now. Hey! It's the 3rd Dragonite! Come on, Balthazet. And we're again going to use this time to heal up our, Balthazet, because Balthazet needs all the health that they can get. So while we have these max potions, we've sort of been hanging on to them for all this time. You had the Moo Moo Milk, now you must switch to the more potent potions. And we'll see what damage we can deal along the way. We might deal some. Thunder Wave! Alright. We're going to be going second. Fire Punch is probably our strongest move at this point. Headbutt a dragon! Do you really want to headbutt a dragon? Don't we want to Fire Punch a dragon? I mean, headbutting a dragon is one thing, but Fire Punching it, and I know we're going with the flinch chance here. Actually, the flinch chance... Yeah, actually headbutt. But fire might burn. But headbutt. Oh, absolutely headbutt. Ah, there's Blizzard. It's the Blizzard one. That... being paralyzed here actually kind of worked. Because we can't be frozen. That's not the worst result. We're getting the hits in. And you did a silly thing here. Why did you do that? Lance, the Pokemon champion, ladies and gentlemen, uses Hyper Beam to knock out the opponents so that Balthazet can come in and Ice Punch the Dragonites in the face. The champion, everyone! The champion! He has, but that was foolish and there are only 2 Pokemon left. And the first one is Aerodactyl, which if memory serves is a rock-flying Pokemon that's doubly weak to ice? And it's doubly... But then again, there's also Hammy. Yeah. It is 4 times weak to ice. Why would we want to use you instead of Balthazet? No, he's really the champion. He is the champion. There's no joke here, he's the champion. Why would we want to use an electric type? It's only 2 times. So why are we switching to a... Okay, but why are we switching to you? I mean, lightning is 2 times. Or is it 4 times? I don't think it's 4 times. That's what I'm curious about. I never pretend to be the master tactician of Pokemon, by the way. Ah, that's a good reason. You resist everything that Aerodactyl uses. I'll go with that one. That's a good idea. You resist everything he uses. Literally every attack. Also, we just Thunderwaved him. I'll remember that, G-Volt. Are you okay? Yes, the voice in my head are arguing amongst themselves. You really need to get some sleep. Ancient power! You know what I'm doing right now? You're not being unconscious at the end of this fight, Train. I am revived. Yep, you're staying up. You're being back for this. I can't have you unconscious. Just can't. That was a good hit. Down goes Aerodactyl. To spell any damage. Guess that's why it's ancient. And finally, Charizard. Who's doubly weak to rock, but we don't have any rock moves. But I know what else he's weak to. Might be weak to water. Might be really weak to water. Nah, not Dragonair. Balfazet has carried this fight. It's only fair that Balfazet finishes the fight. Hyper Beam, that's fine. If we can survive the Hyper Beam, we've won. Easily. Flamethrower would melt Hemi's face. I have to say, people underestimated Quagsire. Observe Quagsire's unstoppable power. Fear the Quagsire. We didn't even need to have to use Amnesia. And we won. The only KO in that whole fight was Train. Level 48. Finishing the fight, sir. Champion Lance was defeated. It's over. But it's an odd feeling. I'm not angry that I lost. In fact, I feel happy. Happy that I witnessed the rise of a great new champion. 5,000. You've become truly powerful, Crystal. Maybe, Hammy. Your Pokémon have responded to your strong and upstanding nature. As a trainer, you will continue to grow strong with your Pokémon. Oh no, it's all over! Provoke, if you weren't so slow! Oh hey!
Ah, Crystal! They had to shoehorn me into this game somehow, hello! I was expecting my grandson to be here. He's not. Oh. Well, he'll do. It's been a long while. You certainly look more impressive, and have you slept? Oh dear. Your conquest of the League is just fantastic. Your dedication, trust, and love for your Pokémon made this happen.
Yeah, we did meet him at the beginning, but only once.
Your Pokémon were outstanding too, because they believed in you as a trainer. They persevered. Congratulations, Crystal.
Let's interview the brand new champion.
This is getting to be a bit too noisy. Crystal, could you come with me?
But my interview! Oh, wait! We haven't done the interview! Oh, look at her! She's like, no, my interview!
This room's weird. It's been a long time since I last came here. Actually, it was like 5 years ago. No, really, it was 5 years ago. It wasn't that long ago. This is where we honor the League champions for all eternity. Literally, heat death of the universe, this machine will still work. Their courageous Pokémon are also inducted.
Press B or select button when the credits start.
Here today, we witnessed the rise of a new League champion.
Why would I want to hold it down? Does something interesting happen if I hold it down, Hammy? I'm gonna hold down select. I feel like a rebel. Oh, hang on. But I don't want it to go faster. A trainer who feels compassion for and trust towards all Pokemon. A trainer who succeeded through perseverance and determination. The new league champion who has all the makings of greatness. Crystal, allow me to register you and your partners as champions. Oh, and Ice Punch. Here they are! Saving record, don't turn it off! There you are! Magneton! Hammy! Yay! There is Kyryuji! Dragonair! There he is! I am champion! I was underestimated! They don't underestimate me anymore. I finally proved I'm awesome! I am the destroyer of worlds! I really need a nap. 183 seen, 87 Pokemon owned. Prof Oak's rating. Have you gotten a fishing rod? You can catch Pokemon by fishing! Really? Really? Folks, how did we not get a fishing rod? Oh no! Prof Oak, am I the one that needs sleep or are you the one that needs sleep? Oh. We got credits! We got credits! We got Dancing Pichus and we have credits! Yay! For we have got to the halfway point of the game. You need to fish up more Pokemon, Crystal. We've barely begun. Well, actually, we're about halfway through, but we've barely begun. No one ever sleeps in Johto, but on the way to Kanto, they could sleep. Also, dancing baby Pokemon. Ah, look at that music. Gotta dance, 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 dance. Oh, this is good. The only ones we really had difficulty with were a little bit with Karen, with Houndoom, and Lance. Actually, so winning the main game. Time for post-game content. Oh, that Ditto. We need that dancing Ditto. We need that dancing Ditto. It needs to be some kind of emote. It needs to be an emote. Look at that Ditto. It wasn't that bad, Hammy. You really built up Houndoom to be worse than it was. Dancing Ditto is amazing. We want Dancing Ditto. Dancing Ditto is amazing. Oh, look at all the dancing. Oh, I just get to sit here and chill for a moment. No fun allowed. I like fun. Fun is good. Special thanks. And there we go. The end. Are you holding select as Hammy demanded? No. Do get music though. You demand cake now. But why? We got music though. We'll be switching up a team for Kanto? I don't know, it depends who we find. Listen to that music. Now you press start. But I like the music. Alright, fine, I'll press start. Start doesn't do anything. Nope, start ain't doing anything. A or B? A. A. How about Ham? Ham works. Hey, we get to see the title screen again. Just kidding! We don't get to see the title screen again. We don't get a mystery gift. We get to continue, though! With Hammy. And everyone else. Crystal. Balthazet. Train. Fred. Kayurayuji. Journey's just begun. Hey look, we're home! Oh, Prof. Elm! Hello, Crystal. I know you were just about to go and see your mom, but there's something really... Wait, you weren't going to go see your mom? Why did you come here, then? Oh, you mean you just swam all the way back? Oh, right. I have something here for you. Could you swing by my lab? See you later. Sure! Let's go! No! No! I'm doing something wrong! I'm doing something wrong! I know what we must be doing right now! We cannot go and see him right now! Let's ignore that! We must go this way! We need to defeat Joey! Yo, from Prophet, avoid Mom for the step 3. Fight Joey! Nope, didn't visit Mom. Don't need to. We are finally gonna battle Joey. Oh wait, what am I doing? Aha! That may be so, but I am ignoring her. It's only been 2 days, it's fine. Cherry Grove. Am I going the right way for, Yeah, I am. Kind of. Taking a silly route about it, but I'm definitely going the right way. Hey, Pidgey! You're level 3. You're level 3. There he is! Hey, Joey, it's been a while. How are you? I've been waiting! Let's battle now! What have you been doing since we last talked? What, you're the Pokemon champion? That's cool! I've got a Pokemon that can beat you! It's my Raticate! Haha! Surprise, it evolved! It's level 30 now! We're attacking it with Dragon Breath! We won. Yay! I lost again! Doggone it! We got 480 money! I'll ring you whenever I get the urge to battle! Yay! That was worth it! By mid-level trainers. Yeah, not by us. We need to get that move back that we spent. It's important. And now you run into Raikou. I mean, I could. If we do, we Thunder Wave it. Do. Cycling, we're going back home. Do you want to go this way? Oh yeah, we do need to buy more lemonade, don't we? Always got to get more lemonade. We're back! A Pokemon story. Hey Elm, how you doing? Can I have this Pokemon? No.
Crystal, there you are.
I called because I have something for you. See? It's an SS ticket. Now you can catch Pokemon in Kanto. Yay, I got a ticket for a boat! The ship departs from Olivine City. Well, you knew that already, Crystal. No, I didn't. After all, you've travelled all over with your Pokemon. Give my regards to Prof Oak in Kanto. Alright, we're off to Olivine. Hooray! Unfortunately, to do that, we need to get... Oh, we didn't actually encounter a fight. We're back and ignore Mom's story. It's not even been 2 days! Why is everyone getting on Crystal's case about Mom? Okay, here we are. In Cherry Grove. She's busy! Busy doing... not looking out at us things. Right, let's deposit some Pokemon. Hammy can go away for the moment. Because all we need to do is withdraw. Where are you? Where are you? There you are! Cav, you still have a use. That use is flying. We need you to fly. That's it. Cav, let's go. It's Goldenrod. We've got more lemonade to buy. We have a lot more lemonade to buy. Let's go. Let's go upstairs and buy lemonade. Gotta get lots of lemonade because it's the best healing item for the butt. That was fresh water. We gotta buy more stuff like lemonade and lemonade and more lemonade. We're gonna buy like 30. So much lemonade! Yep, we've got a fair bit more money. We need a lot more money, though. Good old lemonade! We kept that last lemonade for us. Pity you can't buy it wholesale. I think you can buy it wholesale in other places, just not here. All in all, I say we've had a pretty successful run of the Elite Four. And the best part is because we won, we could do it again and probably do even better. Because our Pokemon are even higher level. Meaning that we hit even harder, we have more health, we have more stats, we're just mightier. Why are you mashing that button? Lemonade! You just turn. And she sees the fact that you've not slept for days and just steps back startled and flees for her life. The other guy on the other side is just pretending not to notice. He's horrified too, but he thinks that if he moves, we'll notice him. And he's absolutely right. I'm not buying the entire of Johto's supply of lemonade. They actually have an infinite supply of lemonade, wouldn't you know? Literally an infinite supply. They all fear to draw Crystal's attention. Lemonade! Lemonade! We're just buying all the lemonade. Oh no, she's gonna have a nap soon. For him, it's a difficult choice. For us, it is not a difficult choice. How many do we have? I need to actually check this. 30 lemonades! Perfect. Lemonade. And then she looks She watches us leave! That lady is horrified. How many other things do we have? How many Pokeballs do we have? Oh! We might not have many Pokeballs. Well, so long, old dragon. It's okay, we can get Pokeballs when we get to Kanto, right? Thank you for the ham! It will serve me well in the latter parts of the stream. Yeah, we can get some more when we... yeah. That's fine. Excellent. Let us... You can buy them at the Elite Four. You can buy Ultra Balls at the Elite Four. You can buy them there. We can just go to the Johto store that sells them. We have the amulet coin, absolutely. Absolutely we do. Did he really grab all the lemonade from the machine again? So how do we fly from Johto to Kanto? No, she likes lemonade. I mean, you're not wrong. She does like lemonade. I will, but right now, I need to deposit Noctowl. And a withdraw. Alpha set. Oh no, Hammy. Never mind. It was Hammy I took out. We also need to get Fred at the top. Then it's you. Then we put you at the bottom. So many things you can do. But you might... yeah, you have to unlock the train to move between the two quickly. Maybe! We're saving! By the way, if we go to Crystal... got 'em all! Ship time! Ooh! Hello! There are lots of Pokemon in Kanto. I wish I could go. I mean, you can. Nope, can't. I have to stand here forever and never, ever, ever go. Welcome to Fast Ship SS Aqua. Will you be boarding today? No. We hope to see you again. I want to talk to the other person here. If I do this. Aha! SS Aqua uses jets to skim over the waves. Welcome to Fast Ship SS Aqua. Will you be boarding today? Yes. May I see your SS ticket? Flashes the ticket. That's it. Thank you. It's time to rest! That's a cool looking ship. We're departing soon. Please get on board. Oh, we're totally gonna sleep! Beep beep! Fast Ship SS Aqua is en route to Vermilion City. We will make an announcement when we arrive. There! Oh, excuse me. I was in a hurry. My granddaughter is missing. She's just a wee girl. If you see her, please let me know. Meow. Looks like we're gonna go find her. I take it, when we find her, it'll announce that we arrive. Oh no, drama! Nope, no one in here. I like this music. Ooh! There's a bin. I am drawn to the bin. Oh, foiled. Oh, foiled. Aha!
Are you alone?
Then let's battle. That's a little sinister. But it's okay, I'm the Pokemon champion. One of the trainers for Johto, one for Kanto. Excellent. Hi, you. You're a ground Pokemon. This is not a good move. But it'll do. No, actually, when it crits, it'll do. When it crits, it'll do just fine. And a Golem. That's a problem. Not, however, a problem that we can't sort with you. Hey, how you doing? You're just a roly ball. Hello. I have Pedal Dance. Your Pokemon is a non-event. Yay! And down. Victory!
That's too much to handle.
2,000 money.
I wonder if there are any mountains worth climbing in Kanto.
Oh, there are a couple. Ooh. Hang on. Tradition! Champions have to. Hang on. Gotta go back into the other room.
You can't reach mine!
Super long straw! Curses!
Delicious.
Oh, hi.
Here's your cabin.
If your Pokemon are hurt, take a nap in the bed. That will heal them. No, that's my cabin there. Hello.
I'm going to Kanto to put on fire-breathing shows. Also, you drank my drink! That's very rude, I want to battle you.
He's spinning frantically in his chair. That he is. It is time to battle you. You have a... coughing. Okay, I was kind of expecting something different. Note that we are the champion. And we are encountering a level 28 coughing. A level 28 coughing. Ooh, Flareon, however. You know what? Kairayuji, you're up. Could have used Balfazet, but considering this Flareon is only level 1, think we've got this. Ooh, we don't exactly got this. I still think we're gonna be alright. Flareon is lovely. Shame its moveset isn't very good. And one more. Another coughing. You know what? Let's keep you out. You need to get a few levels. Dragon Breath! And obliterated.
Cutest one's just normal Eevee. Fizzle, the flame's tiny.
Money!
I guess fire is weak on the sea. It doesn't matter? Really?
Nope. Let's go. The goals! The goals! We're going to be drinking this coffee. And this drink too. Delicious. The passengers are all trainers. They're all itching to battle in their cabins. That's a lot of trainers. This is whether he's going to suit the team because the odd level curve this game has. Once we defeat Red in a few weeks, can we check out our Ditto, how many levels it's earned? We may do. Do you want the good news or the bad news? I don't know. Hi Crystal, this is Liz. How are things going for you? Oh, you have to hear this. My Nidoran female is so adorable. It always wants to nuzzle me. And, we just saw a really gorgeous Rattata. But I was on the phone, so it got away. Made us really angry. Okay, I'll catch you later. There are some interesting Pokemon we can definitely get to in Kanto, which is nice. We want interesting Pokemon. Hello.
Hey kid, wanna battle with me?
No. No. It's Pokefan Colin. Delibird! It's an ice Pokemon! Yay! Yay! I'm gonna bite you. You're an ice Pokemon. But you only have present! And it's rubbish! Because Delibird in Gen 2 is rubbish. And that's why we won. You're strong. You also have Delibird. Also 5,000 money. You're traveling all alone? Isn't your mom worried? Nah. Hey, you're eating my food! I won, therefore I get your food. I'm not a baby. That's not nice to say to a lady. I didn't say anything, I literally stared at you with my sleep-deprived eyes. Hello, you two. Oh, it's a Fampi. You're a ground Pokemon. This is not gonna end well for you. Nope. No, it won't. Ow. It's tradition, Kayan. If you're a champion or a champion to be, you've got to drink everyone's drinks. Just gotta do it. It's tradition. Oh, it's a Teddiursa. Oh.
Now my hand is shaking.
Oh, it's so adorable. I'm gonna faint it. Told ya. Yay, level 45. Add more money. Oh, we lost. Yup, you have barely any money. Sometimes kids are smarter than grown-ups. That's true. Baby is a rude name to call us girls. And now they are staring away from each other.
Oh, hello. I still can't find my granddaughter. If she's on the ship, that's okay. She's an energetic child, so she may be bugging someone. I'm worried.
I think we need to go downstairs. Ooh. Oh, hi.
Hey, kid. Could I get you to look for my buddy? He's goofing off somewhere. That lazy bum. I want to go find him, but I'm on duty right now.
Which dude? Is he up here? Nope. Well, I'm gonna go look for him. Ooh, there's a building over there. No. He's in a cabin. Well, he's not in these cabins.
Crystal! This isn't the time to use that.
I imagine there's far more of that ship. This music does make me forget. Really? Alright, fine. Not there. Which other way is there? Ooh! So which cabin is he in if he's not in any of these cabins? Oh, there he is now!
Yeah, I'm a sailor, alright. I wasn't goofing off. This cabin was vacant, so I just took a quick nap. Forget it, let's battle!
We can battle, certainly. I mean, I'm gonna win! You've got 3 Pokemon. That is not a good start, sir. That is a level 31 matchup. Level 31. Cool. Hey, Teacup Shop! Hello! How goes it? You have raided! Greetings! We are playing Pokemon Crystal. We recently became Pokemon Champion. How goes it? I hope you are well. Hello! We're playing a trainer who hasn't slept in 2 days and refuses to visit their mum, and is drinking all of the drinks they find on this boat, because it's tradition. Also, this Psyduck is about to get destroyed. Case in point, it got destroyed. Yay! It's great to have you all here, it truly, truly is. For those who don't know, I'm Kikoskia. I'm a variety YouTuber who's been YouTubing for 13.5 years, and I've been streaming for nearly 2 years. I didn't even notice which Pokemon it was. It's a Machoke, we'll be fine. I have been streaming various things in a variety sense. 3 days a week I stream random things, like Pokemon Crystal on Mondays. 3 days a week I stream Animal Crossing, like tomorrow. That Machoke didn't stand a chance whatsoever. And we win! Great to have you here. And I know, Ecob, after a stream, if you're busy and tired, you should go do what you need to do. I appreciate the raid so much, thank you. So much. Sorry, it's all my fault. I'll have your money, thank you. Being a sailor, I have to do physical labor. It's exhausting. Off he goes! Yay, now we can leave! Woohoo, hope the stream is going well. Are we lurking? Marvellous, thank you. It is going well. We're going to be going for about the 25 or so minutes. Thanks, kid. I chewed him out good, so he'll quit slacking off. Little girl? I may have seen her go by here. Excellent! What's in here? Nothing! What are you doing?
I'm seasick.
Oh no! He's gonna barf all over us. He does have fantastic hair, though. He's got a Mr. Mime. So long, Bahamut. That Mr. Mime is level 29. I almost pity him. Almost. What, really? Yeah, but our hair is also blue. He does. Unfortunately, he has terrible levels compared to us. And so is Gom. next Pokemon is a Magmar. Kyryugen, you are up.
Hello.
Because we need to get Kyryugen some experience, and also, we might as well use Waterfall. Watch us not rest on the boat. This'll happen, we just won't rest on the boat. And a Machoke. You know what? Stay out. We should be fine.
Hello.
I think we'll be good. Yep, that's our level 29 Machoke that we critted. And we win.
I can't move anymore.
We get money.
No more ships for me. Next time I'm taking the Magnet train.
Good call. Poor Machoke will never evolve. Yep. Ooh. Hang on. All the food. Super long bendy straw for that one. And then you.
Nothing beats a battle when I'm on my break.
I don't know. I like eating food when I'm on my break, when I'm working. But food. I ate the food. Also, this is Jeff. Say hi to Jeff, everyone. He's got Eradicate. Wow, your Eradicate is only 2 higher levels than Joey's. Like, literally, 2 levels higher. That says something. Also, 1 hit. Does he have a son named Joey? I don't know, he has 2 Pokemon. Okay, he has 2 Pokemon and they're both Raticate. They're both Raticate. This is the wrong Pokemon, I didn't mean to get this one out. Oh well! Ow! This'll do! I meant to get out Kyryugen. I just instinctively clicked Prism Face. It'll be fine. And it was fine. Yay!
Win or lose, my break's over.
That's true.
I guess I can't win if I don't get serious.
Also, you're never gonna move. Hi, you! I'm so bored. Want to battle? I mean, you are just staring out of a window. Also, Darkover just subscribed there with Prime Gaming. 14 months. Oh dear, it's really been that long again? Great to be back. Great to have you here, Darkover. There's literally 1 Pokemon here, but seriously, it is great to have you here. Seeking! It's a giant fish. How you doing? I'm gonna wing attack you. Ooh, you survived on the idea of health. And there we go. This is a great way to get extra money. It's a really great way to get extra money. Yow, you're too strong. I mean, I am the Pokemon champion. Saffron, Celadon. I hear there are many big cities in Kanto. You're not wrong. Ooh, is there an area down there I can go to? No, there isn't. Look at all these extra cabins! Oh, there's 1 more cabin. So there's... I think we found the little child. Also, we just got dance more to this music, I'm sorry. This music is just so catchy. Let's dance! Do, 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 do. Does have a fantastic beard. Look at this dancing. What makes you think you found the kid? I don't know, call it a hunch.
Great, I have this kid here, and then this other woman's just come in and started dancing around. What are they, the Pokemon champion or something?
Captain, play with me, please. I'm bored. I want to play more. Hi, will you play with me? Oh, Grandpa's worried about me. I have to go. I have to go find Grandpa. Grandpa, here I am. I was playing with the captain and this big girl.
Crystal, was it? I heard you entertained my granddaughter.
Yes, I told her stories of all of the crushing victories I have achieved on my journey to destroy everything.
Great. I want to thank you for that. I know, I'd like you to have this.
Ooh, it's an item I can never use because I'm not going to trade. Fast ship SS Aqua has arrived in Vermilion City. We never rested.
We're traveling around the world.
I had lots of fun playing. Yep, we never rested. Do what you do with the beautiful piano I got her. Yeet it! You don't need sleep. Well, that was a fast ship. No sleep. In the other journeys, you had to rest. No, there is no resting here. Go sleep. Please sleep. Crystal is starting to hallucinate. You really want Crystal to sleep? Really? Really? Are you sure? No, Crystal is an Eldritch God leader. No, she needs no sleep. Sleep now, she's fine. Keep her awake until she defeats Red. Oh, you really want her to not sleep? Because we can avoid sleeping. Do it. Do it now. Sleep. Oh, fine. We're gonna sleep. A comfy bed. Time to sleep. We're sleeping. Ah, refreshed and restored. Look! Fresh-faced! Fresh-faced for a new adventure!
Fast ship SS Aqua has arrived in Vermilion City.
The no-sleep run is ruined.
You're going to sleep again, right? Nope.
Oh, this music.
Sorry, you can't board now.
You came from Johto? I hear many rare Pokemon live over there. She lay down the bed in 5 seconds and then got up. Wait! But what? What did I miss? What did I miss? I didn't miss anything. I went in all the time? It's 6:08 p.m.? It's night. I mean, it's dark. We might get eaten by a Gru. Are we fishing in this water? Really? We want to run to Saffron? Where's Saffron? I'm really trying to just get Saffron on the map here. It really does not... Saffron. You really want to run to Saffron right now? Why are we running to Saffron? Like, I want to know why we're running to Saffron before we run to Saffron. Serious question. Why are we running to Saffron? gonna get a Pokemon with our 1 Ultra Ball and 9 Great Balls. Okay. Alright. The fast ship sails on Wednesdays and Sundays every week. Here we go! It's Liz! Good evening, Crystal. This is Liz. Are you awake? Oh, you have to hear this. My Nidoran is so adorable. It always wants to nuzzle me. We've had this conversation literally half an hour ago. And we beat a wild Rattata with just 1 hit a little while ago. We felt sorry for it, though. Okay, I'll call you later. Okay, apparently we're just gonna go straight there without talking to anyone. So let's do that. Not talking to anyone. Bye, all of you. Don't mind me, you two. I'm ignoring everything. Cool Kanto music. Hello. Welcome to Saffron City, home of the magnet train. That's what I normally say, but the magnet train isn't running now. It's not getting any electricity because there's something wrong with the power plant. Oh, Saffron. Couldn't you, Hammy, have just said go to Route 7? Like, that would have made more sense than go to Saffron. Okay, we're on Route 7. What Pokemon are we trying to catch here? What Pokemon are we trying to catch? Is it in the grass? I mean, we'll try to get these things. I am not gonna guarantee we'll get either of these things. Oh, the classic Kanto music! That is not what I'm looking for. That's level 17. Oh yes, one of the problems I recall of this game is that the wild Pokemon are leveled for if you were in Gen 1, which means it can be difficult to get them. Hi! It's Kyryuji! We're gonna Thunder Wave it! Then we're gonna switch to Hammy. I have a plan. I could, alternatively. No, we can deal some damage to it. With Sonic Boom. Which only deals 20 damage. Oh yeah, we still have Sonic Boom. I kept it. One more should do. There we go. And then a Great Ball. Meow. Nope. That's not gonna work. Great Balls? What are you talking about? We can't catch those. This is only a level 17 Pokemon. You can't throw a Great Ball at that and expect it to work. Or even 2 Great Balls. Why are we save stating? We can just buy more. Just buy more. It's fine. Yep, this is a problem. I mean, we did save before we did that. We could just reload. No, apparently it's just really hard to catch. Yeah, apparently it's just really hard to catch. Great. Great balls will be fine, said everyone. They're not. We've just used 6 of them. Yay! You demanded, yeah, it was demanded we come straight here. But we got it. It hides in shiny object, any shiny object it finds in a secret location. Murkrow, Meowth loot one another's stashes. Yay! We got one of them. We're gonna nickname it. Who gets to be the Pokemon? Because apparently we have another Pokemon yet to catch. Owlmite, apparently. Also, yes, it was demanded by someone who forgot that we have no Pokeballs. Owlmite is good. Okay, we will go with that. Thank you very much. It was sent to Bill's PC. So now, we have like 4 Pokeballs to catch the next one. And then we have no Pokeballs. I'm actually going to save state here. Gotta get the number thingy. I mean, we'll try. Nope. We have 4 Pokeballs. That's gonna do. Nope, we have 4 Pokeballs. That's gonna do. It was demanded! And besides, we don't want to spend 70 billion Pokeballs catching 2 Pokemon we're never gonna use. Like, literally, never going to use. Nope. We are not getting any Great Balls. We have 3 of them and an Ultra Ball, and that's gonna do. First, we have to actually find this Pokemon in question. Yeah, it's an Abra. That's not what we're looking for. That's because this is Kanto, and it's a remixed version of the wild Pokemon theme from Kanto. There he is! He has a capture rate of 120, and I bet he won't let himself be captured. He'll be like, nope, I'm not being captured. Okay, I think we're gonna be alright switching to Hammy here. Here we go! Oh no, it's a fire Pokemon, watch out! Struggle training, alias. We could probably do another one. There we go. Smog. Here we go. We have 3 Great Balls and an Ultra Ball. Let's hope we get it. Yay! 1 Pokeball. Now we can go back to the other place and pretend like we never rushed over here to get 2 Pokemon. Around dawn, its ominous howl echoes through the area to announce that this is its territory. Can we buy more balls? Later. Right now, we have to name the dog. No, we're going back to the other town and we'll start there next time. Hey Knuckles! You get to name a Pokemon. You get to name this one. What will you name the Pokemon? This is the question. Also, note that the right ear isn't moving. Like, the rest of the head moves, but not the right ear. I wonder if Knuckles is still here. I hope they are. We will find out. I can check. Yes, they're still here. It's just a question of whether they respond. That's the curious bit. Will they reply? They're in chat. They are. And now we wait for a little while longer. I'm glad we got them, though. I mean, we might never use them, but I'm glad we got them. Are they going to reply? I kind of hope they will. Yeah, we might have to re-roll here. A shame, but we might have to re-roll. Interrupts the Jeopardy theme. Captain Floofers! Houndor says no. Guess what? You're up, Captain Floofers. Of course. Of course. Do we already have a Bosham? Too bad. We have two. We have two Boshams now. I also accidentally moved the thing there. But of course it is. Bosham! Too bad we have two now. Hey, it's Bill! Hi, Crystal. It's me, Bill. Thanks for using my storage system. That last Pokemon you sent filled your box up. You'll have to switch boxes if you want to catch more Pokemon. Bye now. No, we're gonna go back to the other town and start off there next time. And buy Pokeballs in the pre-stream. That's what we're gonna do. Ooh, trainer there too. Where's the Pokemart? There it is! This might be a crystal-only thing. I do want to save. I'm not going to the mart, I'm going to the center to heal Pokemon. Where is Cav? We want box 5. And there we go! You're here! Yay! Hi, Cav! How goes it? You're just in time for us to rest and get to the end. Oh, you can call him. I think we may have deleted his number. We may have deleted his number. But I greatly appreciate his assistance. I always appreciate it. We hope to see you again soon. That you will. And now, with that, we can take a deep breath and take in the beautiful sights of Vermilion City. For we are here. The world is our oyster, and as long as the world is Kanto. And we shall explore to our heart's content. And so, I must thank you all for being here, as upstairs away from the city. Hey, the dock is also a part of the city, Mendel. There are a couple of things, of course, that I need to talk about before we conclude. Starting off with the fact that you're all awesome, and I'm glad I could have you here for us beating the first half of the game. Secondly, there is my story that was previously serialized, The Threnody of Dusseldom, which you can check out at the link right there. There's also my Discord, which you can join to become part of a large, thriving community. There's lots of things to check out there, like places to talk about my writing, my streams, my Let's Plays, community LPs, tabletop roleplay sessions, all kinds of other channels, and I'm often there as well if I'm not, sleeping, or eating, or recording, or streaming, or doing something important. I am often there, to be fair. There's also the fact that you have tons of emotes based around Let's Plays and streams, past and present, and not only that, if you link your Twitch and Discord together and you're subbed to me on Twitch, you can use those Twitch emotes on Discord, which is awesome! You know what's even more awesome? My Patreon, where you can pledge to support me in doing what I do. There's nothing hidden behind paywalls. I started all those years ago with everything being available for everyone for free, and that's how I intend to keep things going. But this is my full-time job, and I do rely on the people that pledge to me on Patreon to make what I do a reality. All that stuff that happens behind the scenes, just a small fraction of it includes my editing and compression of videos. That takes a lot longer than the recording process itself. Then there is the uploading of said videos and the writing of video and playlist descriptions. And then there's comment moderation and tests for new streams and new Let's Plays and troubleshooting for when everything goes wrong, because things can go wrong, and when they do, they typically go wrong catastrophically. And so, those who do pledge to me not only get my deep and sincere thanks and a different coloured name on Discord to show what they do, they also get the ability to vote on upcoming playthroughs every once in a while. The Sunday Covert Action replays were voted for by the patrons on Patreon. And my, is it an awesome thing. So thanks, patrons. Mighty kind of you. There's also my YouTube, where you can check out all of my content. I've been creating Let's Plays for 13.5 years and streaming for nearly 2. And with that, you have over 8,000 Let's Play videos and 300 plus playlists of Let's Plays, as well as all of my Twitch VODs. And you can check them all out there. From the very first to the most recent, they're all there for you to watch and enjoy. And hey, if you like them, why not subscribe? If you subscribe, you get us one step closer to 100,000 YouTube subscribers. And if we get there, that means I'll do a replay of Terror for the Deep and a replay stream of Wizards and Warriors 2 Ironsword. And if we get to 500 Twitch sub points, we're up to 250 right now, I will do a playthrough on stream of Zelda Link to the Past. And I've never played that game before, so that will be pretty interesting. There's also my Twitter, where you can follow me to get notifications about when I start streaming, when my Let's Play videos go live, and other random things. Like little bits of news about my upcoming novel that will hopefully be out in a few months. Hopefully, getting really nervous about that. Also, when I get terrible marketing emails, and also random things like Animal Crossing tweets, because hey, if you like Animal Crossing, and who doesn't, because it's adorable, you get little updates every day about Avataris, and every day on my Animal Crossing streaming days, you get a little update of what happened on Hillsfar as well. Who doesn't like a deluge of adorableness? We do love the terrible marketing emails, I know you do. Sometimes I just don't get many, and then they all appear at once. It's just how it goes. And finally, I really need to thank all of you, because you truly are all... No, sadly not, Damason. It is a cumulative, total. Do you get any nod? Not really, Ada. They're exceptionally rare. But, I need to thank all of you as the final thing, because seriously, you are all truly amazing, and you really, really are truly amazing. You make this possible, what I do, and without you, it would just be... my content would be a hollow shell of what it is now, because you make it the awesome stuff that it is. You make this being my full-time job a possibility, and you're just wonderful. That you enjoy even a small amount of my content is so humbling. It truly is. You're all absolutely amazing. I'll certainly try, not a rogue AI, I'll certainly try. Thank you very much, all of you, really. And so, whether it be morning, afternoon, or evening, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I hope you achieve everything you set out to do. The next stream is tomorrow, 2 PM BST, and that is Animal Crossing New Horizons, where we'll be saying hi to another person in the campsite, and maybe starting to gift Sylvia some items, because she needs a couple of pieces of clothing. Also, who knows? Some of my amiibos may have arrived for Hillsfar 6.0, and we may start inviting them, but who else knows? We may have somebody else ask to leave, and that will entirely scupper my plans, and we may go Nook Mile hunting once again. Who knows? Stranger things have happened, and so I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. And remember, be nice to each other, folks, for if everyone's nice to each other, the world will be that much better a place. And we all want that, don't we? Well, I certainly do, and I hope you do too. Later.